Welcome to Creative Pages with Catherine Live. I'm Catherine. I am here to show you all that it's time for the Creative Memories virtual crop happening over on Facebook in the Creative Memories virtual crop group. I am also live streaming to a couple other places, so if you're on my YouTube channel, you can watch these live streams there. And I am going to be doing sketch number 1. I'm running a little bit late tonight. I'm hoping to at least get 2 of the sketches done tonight, and we will get them posted soon. So here we go. Let me go ahead and switch the camera view so you all can see the workshop. Oops, it would help if I actually unmuted the mic. It's been a little bit of doing to get this going tonight. And it looks like I actually haven't gotten it as well as I wanted to because my thing is upside down, but I'm just going to go ahead and turn this upside down for y'all and I will fix it on the next thing. That's what happens when you're live. Sometimes things go wrong and it's okay. We're just going to roll with it and go from there. So this is sketch number 1. It's actually really a pretty quick and easy sketch, or at least I'm going to make it a pretty quick and easy sketch. I have my, in the demo one, they cut a frame and then they cut an extra piece and then they cut double mats and everything else. And I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to make this quick and simple. And we are going to get our first page done. I'm going to be using the Serene Waters collection for this sketch. And I have from my latest crop, if you check my website, it's in the description box below, www.creativepageshub.com. In my last crop, I did a sunburst sketch and card, and I took some of my extra pieces from doing the page, and I had made this really cool kind of stained glass layout using some of the scraps. I made this really cute fish border also using some of the scraps, and then I made this extra little relax piece that this is going to be our decorative element on our page for our sketch here. And also, if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see the collection introduction, and you'll see that we have, oh no, you know what? I actually didn't have the mats then. So, well, I now have some of the Serene Waters mats. And our mats from Creative Memories come in 2 sizes. They come in a 4x6, and then they also come in a 4.5 by 6.5 size. I've pulled out 3 of our 4x6 mats. I've also pulled out a sheet of our Serene Waters designer paper. This one has the gorgeous kind of layered look on it. And then I've also pulled out a piece of our blue cardstock. And so I'm going to try to remember to put this so y'all can see it easier, but I guess when I'm actually doing this, it really won't matter all that much. We'll find out. So here I'm going to go ahead and cut a 10.5-inch square because I want to have enough space to fit 3 4x6 mats. I kind of, when you print your pictures in 4x6, I don't like trimming off a ton if I don't want to. So I'm going to make it so my page can hold a little bit more. And in fact, I think I might have just cut that at 10 instead of 10.5. Hang on. It's been one of those days for me. Let me just say, yep. So you know what? We're going to actually just pull back in an extra 1/2 inch. I'm going to cut 1.5 inches off of this way. And here we go. So there's that extra 1.5 inches. And now I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch. And we're going to just, when we put it on the page, you won't even know. This is one of those things. Our 1/2 inch mark on our trimmer is, it starts the grid lines on either side of our cutting mat. So it works out. Let's see which end was my 10-inch end and which end was my 10.5-inch end.
Okay, this was the 10-inch end, so I just need to add it on to the end of these waves here. Let's see. Maybe we'll try on this other end and see if it matches the design a little bit better. Yes. No, you know what? We're going to go back on this side because you know what? We're just going to piece it together and it's going to be fine. Honestly, it's late. That's the only cutting I'm going to do. You can put your trimmers away if you're going to watch along with that. Copy my design. Hi, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm watching my mistakes here, but hey, we can fix them, right? That's one of the nice things about it. And when I go live again in a bit, hopefully I will have my technical difficulties taken care of and it won't fluster me so much that I cut the wrong size. But I have Teresa B joining me and saying hi, which is fantastic. And then I also have one of my Facebook friends joining in from my Clubhouse, which is also wonderful. So thank you all so much for tuning in tonight, especially since I wasn't sure exactly what time I was going to be going live with these things. Let me grab my repositionable tape and my parchment board because with the rate things are going tonight, who knows where my tape would wind up if I didn't get my parchment board out. I am just going to piece that back on here and kind of slide it in. And there we go. We have our background for our page. And then I've pulled these 3 mats. Our relax is going to kind of go in the bottom corner, but you know what? I am actually going to flip my page, I think, so that this little line goes on the bottom and my stripes are kind of running up and down the page. So we're just going to do that. And we are actually going to put one of our mats lengthwise, one of our mats horizontally, and then this third one is also going to go horizontally. And actually, look at that. It covers up our mistake a little bit. I'm actually going to put, so you can see a little bit of the orange from the bottom. And then I'm going to piece my relax kind of over it. Actually, I think I might even grab a little something. Yeah, we'll add a sticker or something there later so we won't even know that we have our mistake in there. Of course, if I keep talking about it, then everybody's going to know, right? But it is what it is. And we're going to go ahead and adhere our 3 mats to our page using just the regular tape runner here. And these mats are going to make it so easy because then when you go to put your pictures on, they are going to be ready to go. And I'm going to leave just a tiny bit of the orange showing, maybe about 1/8 of an inch on the side there with that one because we have this other one below it. And with this one, we have a little bit more leeway so we can allow just a little bit more to show. And finally, we're going to use this one to cover up our little error on the bottom here. And I'm going to add, let's see. I need to find something. How's about we continue? I pulled these little, what are these, milkweeds maybe, earlier. And I think I'm going to kind of just continue it here. But I'm not going to stick down this part onto the mat because that's where our picture is going to go. So I'm going to grab my repositionable tape runner. I'm going to use my parchment board. And I am not going to put any tape where it's going to go over the mat, but this will actually be just enough to cover up our little seam that we have at the bottom here. And then this actually can go over. Let me grab my multi-purpose tool. Oops, lift that up just a little. Come on. And here we go. Let's see here if I can slide that under. I need to move it over just a little bit more. I need to put some tape runner. I'm going to use my repositionable on my little scrap relax piece that I put together here and stick this underneath. So that way you can also see a little bit of the orange coming around. And here we go. I have another one of these little embellishments, but I actually don't think we're going to need that one. I pulled a bird as well because I think that will bring in some of these birds from over here. And then we're going to grab some of our enameled. Okay, I need to look up more. I've got one of my Facebook people asking if it's a cattail, and you might be right. I don't know. It's whatever would grow possibly by the ocean, and it could be a cattail. It could be, I don't know. I thought they were milkweeds, but maybe, who knows? Somebody's going to have to Google it. Let me know. But I'm going to add in this little bird because it kind of goes in with our birds that are on the mat. And I just thought it was a really cool embellishment to add to this page as well. And here's that one. We're going to kind of put that towards the center a little bit. We have enough space for a journal box in here. And actually, I'm going to pull that from my scrap bag in just a minute. But we also have these enameled embellishments in our Serene Waters embellishments, and I want to add some of these to the page as well because we have this sea star here and the sea star here, and I think by adding a couple of extra sea stars, it's just going to add some extra interest and some extra life to the page as well. And we can even do this here, and you know what, maybe that's it because that's going to draw our eyes around and up through our page. Let me grab my scrap bag real quick. And I've got another hi from Facebook, and this one, Donna, showing up. Hi, Donna. Hope you're having a good night. Let me find a piece of scrap left over from our Serene Waters. Actually, I like this side better because it matches the background of this one. I'm going to grab my trimmer again. So I lied about not needing the trimmer anymore. And of course, I've left my ruler in the other room. So we're just going to eyeball this here real quick using our trimmer. So we've got about 4 inches by, let's see here. Let's say 1.5 inches by 3.5 inches. So I'm going to cut 1.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Let me set this aside a moment. So 3.5 by 1.5 inches. And then once you go to create your journal box, actually I'm going to do 1 3/4 just to give me a little bit of extra space to write whenever I get my pictures. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. And all right, we got a reply for you, Donna. Norma's missed seeing you. I actually got to see Norma today. It was fantastic. You're both going to have to come in September to the hot air balloon crop so you can catch up. Here we go. Okay. So how's that for a quick and easy page? I am going to turn it so that way y'all can see it a little bit better. I'll bring it closer to the camera even, and you can see just how, okay, maybe they're cattails, maybe they're not, I don't know. But anyways, so a quick and easy page. I used our sketch. I didn't do a whole lot of fussing like you could do for this. We've got our title down here, which is relax. There's space for a journal box. I moved mine up a little bit. I added some extra embellishments here. Oh, you know what? I pulled out some seashells to put in my top corner. And I don't know if I want to add them now because I thought it would bring in some more of the orange, but I think that's something I'm just going to have to save from our Serene Water pieces. And I might, when I add my pictures, put those little seashells up in this corner, kind of like how they were recommending on the sketch. So let's double check. Thank you, Donna. She said she loved it. And I'm guessing this one's Norma, saying that it's really pretty. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will have another sketch ready to go here. Lord help me, I don't know. We'll see how long it takes me to figure out my next one. I do want to use some vivid melodies coming up, and we will figure it out. Until next time.